So ito guys, ito na yung Penitentiaria Inrichting Haglanden. Okay, andito si Tatay Digong guys. So ito na yung Penitentiary Center where nakadetain si President Duterte. There are a few media people around here, and I'm sure there are a couple of people who are also, you know, genuine supporters of former president. Wow, it's crazy guys when you think about it. Mukha siyang warehouse, no? It's weird. If you look at it, actually this is a very rustic area. All around here it's rustic areas. Makikita mo mga maliliit na bahay, mga very quaint, very cute, very nice bahay, parang very homey, diba? And then suddenly you see this parang warehouse sa gitna ng mga bahay na to. That's really crazy. But you know what's crazier? Andito po yung ating presidente. Wow, guys. Wow. And think about it, no? Upo muna ako di kang lampas sa isang oras tayo naglalakad at nagkukulag. Ay, shucks po. Mamatay tayo dito. Para ma-electrocute. Oh, wow. It's crazy when you think about it. Si Digong, from the height of power, from the pinnacle of power and popularity, I think he's the only president we had that to add something like 90% approval ratings or something like that. And I think na nandito na tayo. So it's just insane when you think about it. Na andito na yung ating presidente, dating president. So I mean, I'm just saying, whether you voted for him or not, that's not the point. I mean, the thing na umabot tayo sa ganitong situation, na basically nag-end up dito sa Hague Penitentiary, isang former head of state. I think by many measures, Digong will be the highest profile ever, right? Leader. I mean, at some point, Digong had the highest approval rating in the world. I mean, it was crazy, competing with Modi and Putin, right? Sorry, Trump, you were never there, Donald Trump. Maximum, not even 50%. But you have a guy there who, at some point, had more than 90% approval rating, guys, among tens of millions of Filipinos, one of the biggest democracies in the world, right? And arguably the oldest democracy in Asia. So it's crazy, guys. Kaya natin mag-sync in ito. Ayan, may Maris umali natin. Kaibigan natin, kapuso natin. Diyan. That's crazy, man. Think about it. Sige, mamaya ko na silang gulungin. Baka ma-distract pa sila. Sige, nag-makeup pa. Mamaya na lang. Makapuso din natin yan. 5 years tayo in GMA Network back in the day. One of the greatest times. One of the greatest moments. Amazing times. Wonderful times. Oh, wow. So, uy! Naka-live ako. Good to see you. Naka-live. Good to see you. Ayoko.
Tapos ka lang mag-hi.
Hi, mag-hi ka. Dala mo ba daw yung delivery? Ayan talaga. So, ulitin natin na Penitentiaria Inrichting Haglanden. Oh, see? Kung natin. Medyo German yung accent natin, but yeah, this is crazy. So I was just saying, let's not forget, President Duterte at some point had the highest approval rating in the world, right? That tells you the level of gravity that this moment holds. Now, what I want to clarify later on, siguro with the other experts, is if Digong were to be held culpable of yung mga alleged crimes, where will he spend basically his twilight years, diba? So, this is temporary detention, right? This is not the final one, just in case. Exactly.
There's a bigger compound somewhere.
Yeah, it must be a bigger compound. It looks like a warehouse in the middle of parang nowhere, no? It's crazy, like all of these quaint little houses and then biglang suddenly ganyan. Ikaw, how do you feel about it? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, this is our ex-president. No matter how you feel about it.
It's coverage.
By the way, he's my boss. Technically speaking, my boss.
Coverage.
Joe.
Yeah, it's coverage.
Now I'm gonna ask you, at the human level, journalist, did you ever think you and I will be standing here looking at the, I don't know, warehouse leaking facility, and you had no less the most popular Filipino president ever, at least by...
No, sa mga programs natin, may mga experts tayong kausap na sinasabi na it will be coming, so parang at least dahil journalist tayo, we're primed, or kaya ay naghahanda na tayo just in case. Although ako personally, hindi ako dahil biglang nandito ako. Dahil alam naman, Richard, I was in another part of
Europe. A lot of us,
for a convention.
Yeah. So I think...
Tumawid lang for kapalit ni Gretchen.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gretchen also did a fantastic thing. I think her whole volleyball athletic side helped her.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was one of the guys who said baka last year pa yan, diba? Kasi I was here last July and I confirmed na there was already attempts to push for cooperation. Kasi sabi ko, good luck kay Putin, never mangyayari yan. Netanyahu, hindi mangyayari yan. Yung mga taga-Afghanistan, hindi mangyayari yan. But eto kasi, they were really trying to get this right eh. So, when it happened, parang mentally, hindi siya shocking. Pero emotionally, shocking siya. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, parang unsurprising, pero shocking pa rin.
Yes.
And to be honest, just standing here and just looking at this line, Digong is there. I mean, from what I know, actually, totoo pala ng Digong is charming and chilling there. Mga very chill and charming. Siguro, I mean...
Shocking coverage-wise kasi you have to learn a different system here.
Yeah,
diba?
you're right.
So, ganun lang siya. Kung ano yung nakasanayan natin sa Pilipinas na way of hearing cases, iba. So you have to study.
Kasi European system din. Although I was told na, kasi si Judge Raul Pangalangan was, in a very pedagogical way. Parang sinabi niya, sa Pinas kasi, sanay tayo sa American jurisprudence eh.
Yes.
Pero actually sa Europe, iba yung sistema nila. Pero I was told by one of the experts here na talagang specialization na actually medyo hybrid daw yung ICC system. So you will have different jurisprudential traditions. Kaya don't be surprised guys if in the coming months and so as pag nagsimula na yung pre-trial hearing and then the trial proper, there will be aspects na siguro hindi masyadong kuha or na-appreciate ng mga people or much more familiar with the Anglo-American jurisprudential system. Kasi medyo yun yung influence natin, no? Jove, oh my God.
Ang impression ko parang clinical eh. The way they do it.
Very
I mean,
sure,
at least sa first pasada nila. Reminds me more of, I don't know kung nakapunta, sa mga court proceedings sa Hong Kong. It's sort of like that.
That old British system, yeah. Very critical. You could see there was no point for drama, no point for nothing. You just have to do what you have to do, right? Like, no one is messing around. Yeah. Although, there were people who were messing around with the judge. Right? Grabe, tinatrash yung kanyang...
Outside.
I mean, that's...
Via social media.
I think they were not prepared for that. You could see na parang... I think di na realize na this is a different ball game altogether. Because you're dealing with someone who has a very passionate support base. And still, very passionate support. I mean, I can see all of the supporters or the seeming supporters of the good president, the former president here. So, wow, it's crazy when you think about it, no? So ano yung Jove? So, kasi the thing is, there could be more warrants of arrest. There are at least 7 other personalities who could involve here. And
someone's preparing, right? Just in case. I mean,
that someone is the...
But,
for all I know, baka siya pa yung huling-huling. Parang, this was very surprising. Ako ang pagkaalam ko, yun ang unahin. Pero nag-go for Gina kaagad. They went for the highest profile ever. I mean, you could argue, basically. So I was quite surprised by that. Pero I think this is going to be a challenge for us in the world of media, journalism, and everything, civil society. Like, okay, there's going to be a very high-level trial here. French pa yating language, last time I checked. Pero ang hindi natin narinig ng gusto is, all of those thousands of cases, which will never be discussed in the courts here. They're just the sheer numbers. sabi ko, kailangan natin ng some sort of a justice commission.
Long wait ang September 20, ano, long wait, pero may mga deadlines na next month for submission. So, tuloy-tuloy yung news cycle, I guess.
Tuloy-tuloy, yeah. Especially if other warrants of arrest come in, or more discussions about the other warrants of arrest come in. Like, my goodness, it's tuloy-tuloy. Mukhang Hague will be I heard na tumataas yung numbers of people trying to study LLM here. Biglang sexy ng international law. But I'll tell you what, Joel, in a way, tayo nagpabuhay sa The Hague. Tignan mo yung arbitration case natin 2016. That was against the second most powerful country in the world, right? That was really the big talk of the town 10 years ago. In fact, I was here last year because of a talk on the South China Sea, with one of the groups here. And then now you suddenly have this, and mukhang hindi pa tapos ang usapan. I mean, this could go on and on and on and on for quite some time. So it's just incredible to see all of these developments. Dapat ba ready na for the long haul ang mga tao? This could take years.
Coverage-wise, we are readying, di ba, yung eventuality na medyo mahaba.
Abot siguro ng 2020 elections ito by some measures. But no one can really say for sure, di ba? No one can really say for sure. Kamusta po? How are you? Richard po. Of course po. Kamusta po? Kamusta po? Richard po. Nice meeting you po.
Sige po.
Kamusta po? Nice meeting you po.
Sorry po.
Of course po.
Galing po kami ng Malta po.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I have friends in Malta. Beautiful place.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Di ba may parang Italian and Arabic yung language? May Arabic and Italian.
Yes. Ibaba ng Sicily.
Exactly. Knight Templars, yan eh.
Thank you.
Sorry po, thank you. Sorry, nakawap. Hi, of course, kamusta? Good to see you. I know.
Picture. Ano ka po?
Ayan, sige po.
Wala pa kaming dalawa.
Thank you.
Salamat. I suppose you're here to support the president, I suppose. No? Yeah. Sige po. Nice to meet you po. Sige po, good to see you po. Kamusta? How are you? Sorry, nakalive po. Good to see you. Are we wearing the same coat? I mean,
Almost.
Twinning. Do you have a camera? Pa-picture ka. Oh my God, this is great to know. Ayan. Kasama ko yung ating kapuso na dating kapuso na tuloy. Oh my God. I was really thinking of wearing something else.
Meron tayong
Magti-twinning.
Nag-usap.
Yeah,
Twinning tayo.
Nag-usap. But you were at the center of a lot. Kamusta ang weekend nyo? Naabutan ko yung mga
It has been very busy.
I can
Siyempre,
see.
kahit na weekend, we still work. We still
Like,
cover.
You look good. I mean, you look fresh enough. Yeah, considering everything.
Oo nga eh.
Ayaw kita mapahamak, but just on a general level, I mean, as a veteran journalist, as a star journalist of one of the biggest stations in Asia, I mean, how do you feel covering this na meron tayong ex-president ng Pilipinas? Someone we covered like crazy all those years. Yeah.
Yes. I think every journalist would wish to be at the forefront
History.
as history unfolds. And this is very historic. This is the first time that an Asian leader will be facing an ICC case. So I feel blessed also to be here, to be assigned to cover this very historic moment.
Thank you very much, candidate number one. No, just kidding. No, but kidding aside, I mean, it's challenging, right? I mean, it's emotionally challenging. It's overwhelming and all, right? Were you surprised that this thing happened? Even if some people like me were already saying something like this could happen.
But just focus on my work.
And last thing, but what is your advice to young journalists or people who are new in this, right? Kasi, I mean, people already know. Ako sanay na ako mabardagulan, but this is a very polarizing situation sa ating bansa. There's a lot of online attacks, disinformation. Our good friend Cello just filed a cyber libel against another alleged propagandist. So, I know these are very difficult questions and difficult moments. What is your advice, especially to female journalists na young? Kasi grabe yung, di ba? I mean, as a man, I don't think you can rape, threaten me in the way that So, like, what is your advice to them if they want to cover something as important as this? At mukhang tatagal ito eh.
Whether you're a female or a male, just focus on your job. You do your research well, and you just stick to the facts. You stick to the truth. I don't think anything will go awry if you stick to the truth.
And wag mo nang pansinin yung critics mo and all. Except
masyado tayong maraming kailangan
gawin, yeah. And thank you so much. Sige, I know. We'll have more off the record conversations soon, guys. But talk to you soon, guys. Yeah, thank you.